Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jason. Welcome to the Ultra Jason YouTube channel. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to anybody that might be tuning in. This has kind of been a idea of mine for quite some time, and finally moving forward on it. All right. So that being said, let's dive on in. So from now until the end of the year, I have decided that I'm going to once again attempt a run streak. So for those of you unaware of what that means, basically, no, I'm not going to go streaking. One, I can't post that to YouTube, and two, well, can't do that. That's illegal. But basically, you do a streak of running where you don't miss a single day. You run at least a mile a day for however long you want to go. I attempted this 2 years ago, back in 21, and I made it all the way from January 1 to about June 8th, I think was the last day, where I didn't miss a single day. I ran at least 1 mile. And I wouldn't say that I necessarily burnt out, but I don't know, man. It just one day I got home from work. It was really late, and I went to throw my shoes on, and then I just sat there. And then midnight rolled around, and I just took my shoes off and went to bed. So it is what it is. It was a very fun experience when I did it. So we're going to try it again. So far, so good. I started on the 1st, and it is now the 9th. I have not run yet today, but I'm going to do that as soon as I post this video. So speaking of my training so far this year, so I'm very new to this, so I don't know how to, post these screens to the screen on YouTube just yet. So we're just going to walk through this. But basically, as of right now, for this year, I've run a total of 33 miles in 8 total runs, 5 hours 41 minutes, and I have climbed 1,578 feet. So I've gotten a little bit in so far, not a lot. We're on the 9th day. I think today the plan is to try to go for an hour. It is getting kind of late, and I have to be up at 4:30. But the plan is to try to go for an hour, so that should net another 6.5. With my training, which I'll go a little more in depth in my next video. But with my training, right now, my main focus is keeping it super easy, because if you look at my little graph here over the last 12 weeks, well, as you can see, there were some 0 weeks. Not just 0 days, 0 weeks, 4 of them in a row to be exact. And 12 weeks ago actually is when I ran my last ultra, which was Kentucky Last Soul Standing, and I made it about 41 miles. So after that, my longest week was 9 miles. So we're gonna be working on consistency, keeping it super easy. This last 7-day period, this last week, I ran 30 miles. So we're on the right track. We got to keep going. But basically what I'm going to be doing with my easy runs is I'm going to be doing MAF heart rate training for at least a month or 3. Basically, MAF heart rate is 180 minus your age, and then there's a couple other factors that you can factor in to either add or subtract to that number. But basically the goal is to train as close to that as possible, which is a very easy pace. For me right now, it's about 9:20 pace per mile. So it's a little different from what I'm used to, where I usually just go out and just run 7:30 to 8-minute pace, just click, click, click every mile. And my heart rate will be 170, 180, 190 sometimes if I'm running too fast. So we're just going to do that to kind of build a little bit of a base. I ran 30 miles my first full week back, so I want to make sure I don't overdo it. But we're going to do that for at least, like I said, at least a month or 3. We're going to see if we can't get a little bit of progress from that. And then after that, I might start sprinkling in workouts and stuff. However, speaking of hard efforts, once again, hopefully you can actually see this, my Ultra sign-up page. So I am registered for 3 races this year. The first one being the Frosty Fireman 5K, Yes, there are 5Ks on Ultra Sign Up on February 18th. So I've got about a month and 9 days to get ready for that. That one is held on the Tennessee Murder Mile course, which, if you're familiar with the Mid-State Mile or the Murder Mile, it is about a 1.1-ish mile loop, and it's about 340 feet of gain or something like that. So we're talking 1,000 foot in 5K. So that's going to be a rough race. Course record's like just under 30 minutes. So don't expect anything blazing fast. It's not going to be some 18-minute 5K. It's going to be like Survive 5K. So, but my next race after that is the Music City Trail Ultra, March 4th. I believe that's 2 weeks later, which is another kind of rough course, kind of hilly. They actually, whenever you enter, screen your Ultra Sign Up to see if they think you can finish before they actually accept your invite or send you an invite. And they did register me, so I guess they think I can handle it. We'll see. Fun fact, David Goggins has run that race. I think it was 2016 when he ran it, but David Goggins has run there, so that'll be cool. I'll get to carry some boats through the woods. And let's see. After that, the one that I'm leading up to, and the reason I'm doing the tougher, hillier races, is the Barkley Fall Classic, round 3. I got to do it in 21 and 22, and both were learning experiences. I had a lot of fun. I did not finish either, nor did I even make it to the marathon decision point. Let's just say that the plan this year is to make it far past the decision point and hopefully in a decent time. So, but to do that, consistency, hill training, consistency. So that's kind of the game plan. I am trying to pull the strings to run one more race, but that's in 12 days. And if I can't find a babysitter, that probably isn't happening, but that's okay. If I do, that'll be a backyard style race. It's lower intensity, just a lot longer. So considering that, probably won't be able to do that one. And if not, that's okay. But if I can, you'll hear about it. But no, that's about it. It is 9:55. I have to be up at 4:30, and I want to squeeze in an hour if I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this down for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful evening. And remember, explore your limits. Try your best. Never give up. Ever. Have a good night, guys.